Today marked 6 years since Major Nidal Hasan went on a bloody shooting rampage at Fort Hood's Army base in Texas. In the end, there were 13 people who were gunned down by him and many more wounded. And at least one survivor is still fighting a battle that began on that day in 2009 for long overdue benefits that are supposed to go to service members wounded in war. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is live on this force in Washington this morning. Good morning, Catherine.
Well, thank you, Martha. Staff Sergeant Sean Manning was shot 6 times by Nidal Hasan, and 2 bullets remain lodged in his back and leg. Manning was at the Fort Hood Readiness Center when Hasan opened fire and yelled, "God is great."
I saw everybody, screaming. I saw the blood all over and the blood in my chest, and I couldn't breathe. I tried to go to the ground to take cover. Then I started getting shot more. I felt some bullets.
In April, the victims and survivors were awarded the Purple Heart at Fort Hood after congressional legislation and a recognition the attack was domestic terrorism. Manning says he was personally promised by the Secretary of the Army that the Purple Heart was much more than a symbol after a Fox News report showed Manning's gunshot wounds were not deemed combat-related.
I think it's almost unheard of for someone to receive the Purple Heart and not have their injuries classified as combat-related. And the fact that you have an al-Qaeda-inspired terrorist attack that we were shot in, and that's not combat-related, I think it's just ridiculous.
Even after the Secretary's personal pledge, this email shared with Fox News shows Manning's case is still on hold 7 months later because an Army Disability Board is waiting for further guidance from the Pentagon. Martha.
All right, Catherine, thank you very much.